Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Adam and this is P3D. And today, it's been a while since I've actually done a first look on any new products. And I have actually, since my last new look, a first look, which I think was Las Vegas, I have actually had got some new airports and stuff, and I just haven't got around to making these first looks. So this, where we're at the moment, we are in Spain, um, and we're at the airport of Lima Echo Sierra Oscar (LESO), um, which is in sort of eastern Spain. Now, I found a freeware um, add-on on Facebook, and somebody had posted it and sort of said, "Here, guys, I've made this. Let me know what you think." And it's for FSX or X-Plane, and no mention of P3D at all. So famously, if it's good for FSX, pretty much can guarantee it'll be okay for P3D, but not necessarily good for P3D version 4. Now, I haven't yet installed it. So where we are, this is basically what you're looking at is Orbx default, global base, and the land class and the vector, and the terrain mesh is handled by FS Global Next Generation, and we've got HD buildings here from Orbx, and looking very nice. What else have we got? That's pretty much it, I think. Now the weather is kind of interesting because I booted up my sim today, and for some reason, both Skyforce Rex and Rex, Environment Force won't work. Like if I click these now, they don't boot up. So it's like, oh, that's interesting. See, nothing happens. I can do it for either. It's like it doesn't load into my sim. And I'm like, I don't know why that is. So I've got to troubleshoot that. I'll probably just have to uninstall and reinstall them. So all we've got running in the sim is whatever Active Sky is giving us and default weather. Like I have no other weather programs. So it's quite interesting that because yeah, the weather actually does look very nice and volumetric. Look at that on the hills there, and I'm not running Rex. So that's interesting. Now, as you can see, my frames are steady at 31. They do not change. And my CPU is near enough 5 gigahertz. So we're going to do basically this little test now. So let's take this bird to the air. And what we'll do is we're going to fly, probably have to fly a bit low around the airport because of the weather. But we're going to have a look at what it basically looks like before I've installed this freeware add-on. Now I have installed it, and I have actually put in some effects files and some world scenery tiling, so you might find that it looks a bit weird, but I haven't actually activated the scenery in the scenery library yet. So we want to have a before and after basically. So there we go. Oh no, flaps up. There we go. So let's see what we can see. So just having a look up to the side real quick. I mean, to be honest, this is part default P3D and part Orbx global base. To be honest, that looks a bit, looks a bit weird. To be honest, water looks really nice. Let's have a look on this side. Looking okay. I mean, yeah, look at this. This is your generic tiling, basically. So let's do a quick turn. And we'll just fly around the bay here. Yeah, it looks alright. Waves coming in. That looks very weird, that shore, that beach front bit. But I'm sure at higher altitudes, it probably looks a lot better. I mean, we are only at 800 going on to 900 feet off the ground, so probably will look a lot better at 2, 3, or even 5,000 feet, but I don't know if I'll get that high because of the weather. Usually, whenever I do a first look, I set the weather to fair weather, but I've set it to active sky today just because I wanted some true representation of the weather at the time. And this is summertime. We're in the summertime right now. So I think that's as high as we're going to be able to get with this, because now we're getting a bit cloudy. So let's level off. There we go. Right. Keep that level. Okay, so looking out to the side there, yeah, it looks all right. Looks okay. Runway, airport, you know, it looks pretty basic. The tiling down there looks strange at this altitude, but is okay. We'll do a quick fly around in this direction. I think we can gain some more altitude. There we go. That looks really nice. Yeah. I'm liking the hilly landscapes. And that's enough altitude. Right. Like performance-wise, yeah, steady 31 frames. Steady as a rock. And smooth as butter. Right, do a quick turn here. So yeah, I mean, the time at the moment is pretty early in the morning, so this is probably the best time to go flying. Things don't look too cartoony and fake at this time in the morning. Things look realistic, I feel. Like, you know, if you can fly at 7 o'clock in the evening or 7 o'clock in the morning, I think in P3D that's the best time for the visuals. You know, everything looks okay. Train yard there by the looks of it. Bridges. Bridges are by Orbx Vector. That's because my memory was clearing, so that's nothing to do with the sim. I have a little task put on my computer to where every 5 minutes the memory clears, and it just helps with smoothness and the both system and simulator performance. So, but the only side effect is I get like a 2-second stutter freeze when that happens, and then it goes back to normal. So it's a small price to pay, I feel, for, you know, smooth flying. I'll leave a link to that video in case you want to do that yourself in the description, and I'll also leave a link to the scenery that we're going to install in the second half of this video. So I think that's pretty much a good idea of what the landscape looks like. Sort of default, what I've got now installed before I put in this new stuff. Yeah, it's a good idea. We're going to follow the same flight path. We're going to just circle around the bay, and let's see how high we can go now before the weather spices us over the airport. So the airport is down here. Yeah. I mean, this is acceptable. I probably wouldn't be like Raven, but it's acceptable. And if you're coming in on a 737 or a big airliner, it probably looks a lot better, you know? So there we go. So basically what we're going to do now is I'm going to go away, pause the video, I'm going to install this freeware, and we're going to see what it looks like. So I'll see you then, guys. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back to the sim. And so I have gone ahead and I have installed the scenery now. And I came across something very interesting as well whilst installing. Now, as we said before, the weather, isn't Skyforce Rex 3D and isn't force environment. It's literally whatever Active Sky is dishing out with the sky cloud art and default weather, and that's what we see in the sky here. Literally default stuff. Okay. Oh, hello. What's going on here? Hey, he's revving his engines for some reason. All right, mate, calm down. So yeah, that's basically what we got. Oh, look at that. We've got birds now. That must be an addition with the scenery. Them buildings are new as well. We've still got the Orbx 3D buildings here, but they're new. I don't know what that's... What's that above them trees? Some things above the trees here. Little glitches in the matrix by the looks of it. A little bit of braille. Some more birds. Well, birds everywhere here. Got some planes, got some nice scenery. I must say, the trees look okay. I don't know what these things are. Remnants of the photo scenery, I guess. But the houses are quite nice. The buildings. Cars. Look at that. Cars. Classic cars. Look at that. Oh, retro. Love it. So, yeah. Sorry. As I was saying, I found something... Oh, the background looks really nice as well. The hills. Mate, the guys, he's done a really good job. Again, the link is in the description below. So, I found out something very interesting. So, like I said before, our Rex products, the two products we use, were not working. Just for whatever reason, it just would not load. So, I uninstalled both of them. And I thought, well, I'll just reinstall them and then that'll sort it out. No, it didn't, because even though they're purchased, and I bought one from Just for Light and one from FS Pilot Shop. When I went to install it, it said, sorry, we can't validate your serial number. And I'm like, whoa, hang on a second, mate. I've bought this. What's going on? And so I've emailed FS Pilot Shop. I've also contacted Rex. Now, on their site, they do have a thing that you can reset your serial number or re-register your serial number. And you basically give them the details. You give them the order number, you give them your serial number, you give them your name, where you bought it, and send it off, and they'll send you an email with, I guess, a way to reset your code so you can then use it. Now, I'm still getting 31 frames. I know that does go down a little bit to 20. I've seen it go as low as 25 whilst we're doing this video. But to be honest, the weather looks pretty good without Skyforce Rex, without Environment Force. So I don't know what else they're going to give me, to be honest. Like, I really like the sky as it is now. And this is just Active Sky and Sky Cloud, whatever. So anyway, let's get in now. And I mean, I can notice a difference with the scenery straight away. So let's rev this sucker, and let's get this bird in the air. Turn that down a little bit. Right. So the person who and really sorry, apologies, it escapes my name, the developer of this software, but I'll put his details down below. Yeah, I've got to say, has done a really nice job here at filling out it's mainly the airport by the looks of it. Like, as you could see, the airport before was very barren, didn't hardly have anything. So let's go up there. Oh, look at that, man. It's got a marina now. Look at that. This is sweet. Now, again, this is designed mainly for FSX or X-Plane. Oh my god, we're going to bird strike down here. Look at that. Birds. Dudes, look at that. Birds. Look at them birds. And I'm still getting 31 frames. Woo-wee. Now, it does say in the manual that if you have performance issues, there are things you can do by removing certain things, birds being one of them, to increase performance. Now, I don't clearly have to do any of that. my performance is solid. And that's mainly due to the setup I've got. And in fact, I think my sliders are actually set as if I'm flying a PMDG aircraft, which means I'm going to get even better performance because I'm not flying a PMDG aircraft. But yeah, I must say, everything in this area, look at that, looks 100% better. Now, of course, by the looks of it, it hasn't touched anything here because these are literally the same tiles as we saw before. So all this is still generic-y. It's mainly the stuff on this side that it's touched. And more importantly, the airport. I'm guessing that this is the line here, so everything here is what came from the developer. And that's it basically. By the looks of it, the surrounding areas, although the hills do look better, that might just be the lighting. It's yeah, it looks really nice. So what have we got down here? Like, I mean, I can see the airport for one has changed. There's now got this pink top building. There's more like buildings and scenery objects scattered around. Cars. I think there was a plane there before, but all these boats in the marina as well. I mean, phew. It looks like we're going to be able to climb a little bit higher as well. Yeah, I've got to say, looking a lot better. Yeah, so all these buildings down here as well are within that as well. And I'm guessing this is now Orbx land. But his land, look at that. I mean, you can see there's a park with the trees. There's all these buildings. There's loads of good stuff there, you know. Right, so let's turn now, and I mean, we're up at 2,000 feet. We didn't get to do that before. So do a turn here. Still climbing. Looking nice. Right, so let's do a low pass again. A low and slow over the airport. So there's that train yard we came across before. The hillside, I must say the hillside looks really... I mean, I think that's just because the light's shining on it differently than it was before. Because that doesn't... I don't think that's been changed. It's everything on this side here. And you can pretty much tell what's been changed as well. It's got a different color, you know. But yeah, really nice scenery. Freeware. So basically what you can do to get it, click the link below, send you to the website, and you can donate some money to him if you want, if you feel it warrants it. Again, it's designed for FSX and X-Plane. There is an option for that as well. But I'm using it in P3D version 4 with no trouble and very, very little performance hit. It has taken a performance hit, I'll say, like 1 frame. That's it. My performance is pretty much the same. And, you know, I'm using my sort of settings as well that give me that. If I use the normal settings, I'll be very interested. In fact, I'll tell you what, let's... Textures of the runway as well, very nice. Very nicely detailed. Textures of the runway and the taxiway. And the buildings are very nicely modeled as well. Very nicely modeled. Looking good. Yeah. Nice attention to detail there. Roads here, system with cars, traffic that's in the textures as well, so you will have traffic. Now, I haven't done the nighttime, so what we're gonna do is first off, I'm going to just quickly put in my because I'm using PMDG settings. So let's use daytime settings and let's see what difference it makes. So we'll come back when this is loaded in. Right, so here we are back in the sim, and I've loaded up my usual daytime configuration now, and it's put my frames down to 30. But just looking at this ground texture here, I can tell a difference already. So let's fly over the airport again. Basically, the big main difference is when I have PMDG in, I have lower resolution textures for my terrain. Oh gosh, let's slow this down, man. We're dive bombing the runway here. I have lower resolution textures for the world. I also have my terrain settings slightly adjusted as well. So it does make a big difference, really, basically. Yeah, I think yeah, they look a little bit crisper and clearer with the other textures. I mean, the main reason I do this is because P3D, it's a massive P3D is a airliner, so I'm not going to be flying like this down to this level in an airliner plane. So I don't need to have like 4K, 2K textures, you know, everywhere. Just really kind of at the airport, which I can manage with the airports that I use. Ooh, hello. Bit of a stall. Oh, hello, guys. Oh, hello, guys. Oh, no! Bird! Oh, dudes, we died. Let's take this bird into the air again. Come on. Here we go. We'll get this thing in the air again. I've burned us. Here we go. I didn't even use that with flaps. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, so that is let's. I feel like we got to do another pass over. What is that? Is that a plane coming? What is that? Dude, that's a plane coming for us. That's a plane coming directly at us. Look at that. I think there's a plane coming into land here. Oh, mate, that's like a de-have. Right, we're in the flight path here. Let's quickly move over. Oh, dude, he's gonna get us if we're not careful. There he is. Right, okay. Let's do this flyover again at the airport. I'm gonna keep my speed. I obviously put it too low. Here we go. He's coming in for a landing. Let's see if we can get beside him. Where is he? He'll be coming round soon. He'll be coming in. We'll literally see him land here any moment. Oh, here we go. He should be coming in. Or has he gone around? Because I'm here. There he is. There he comes. Oh, we're losing him. We're losing him. There he is. Come on, land that bird, boy. Land it. Mate, I can't hold this forever here. Dude, is he... That's an overshoot of the runway, that is. What kind of landing is that? It's a go around, isn't it? Definitely a go around that. He's bottled it. He's bottled it. Look at him. He's got to explain that one now to the wife. Why he's been fired for go-arounds on a simple landing. The company's fired him. Right, okay. So that's basically... Look, so look at all these boats here. Check that out. We got boats. Yeah, the textures do look a lot better. Oh my life, we're going to die again. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let me get some speed. Mate, we're going way too fast. Oh my gosh. Pull up. Oh my gosh. Right, yeah, so there you go. There's a good sense of what everything looks like here. Buildings. Control tower. about to hit us. Land on the building. There you go. Very nice quality, very well made. Everything looks very nice. Right, but what does it look like at night time? Now I have black marble, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the preview for the nighttime. And we're going to go up towards the hills and we're going to come back and we're going to change the nighttime to darkness. Right, so here we are. We're back in the sim. So this is my nighttime setup now. So and everything is set up for black marble really. So at nighttime, I literally disable all scenery objects. I don't want any buildings or anything really. Don't know what that was all about. Don't want any buildings or anything basically because the focus is really the lighting. And I think we're coming around to the runway. Should be here. He says. Where is the runway? Mate, where are we? Mate, where are we? Let's go to the daytime. Mate, we're not even anywhere close to the runway. Where is the runway, mate? There it is, there. It's on our right. Okay. There it is, right, okay. Let's get back to nighttime. There it is. So, let's head down to the runway now. So this is what it looks like at nighttime. Again, I optimize my sim for nighttime flying. Black marble is very intensive, and I have it going off into the distance completely. Mate, I've lost the runway. There's no like runway lighting, is there? There's no nighttime. There's the Pappy lights. I recognize that, but there's no runway lights because I'm guessing he hasn't put them in. I mean, I don't know. No runway lights. No nighttime lighting really for the airport either. I mean, we're flying directly over the airport. I don't see any lighting at all for it. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. It's a little bit weird as well, though. A little bit glitchy. Some funky ghosts going on there. I don't know what that's all about. But, yeah. So basically, this is what it looks like at night time. Let's head over to the runway again. So the stuff I use in my sim for nighttime, I've got Stargazer from Chris Bell up doing the stars, looks fantastic. I also use his black marble for the night lighting, but I also at the same time activate another night lighting as well called SimStar, I believe it is, and they both combined look fantastic. Now it does take a massive performance hit when I do utilize it, so I have to lower my settings just for night flying. So I have a setup profile just for flying at night, and it basically means remove all world objects, you know. So the only buildings or objects we'll properly see in the sim are those that airports give us. Everything else is kind of gone. And that helps really with performance. So, you know, I don't need draw distance for the scenery objects. You know, it's more the lighting and the landscape, and that's how if we head up to whatever 1,000 feet, that's how the night lighting for the ground goes out to the distance far. It really goes out far, which this island's not going to show justice for it. But anyway, this video's not for that. So nighttime, I'm not really impressed with the nighttime version because it doesn't really. It looks okay, you know, but there's a few glitches still. In fact, let's get rid of this we've still kept the nighttime setup. So, but as you can see, everything looks a lot different, a lot lower res as well, because you can't really see resolution, textures during the night, so everything's low res. But yeah, I mean, I'd definitely grab it, guys. This is totally worth it. Totally worth it. Right, I think I'm going to come in for a landing now. We're going to land this puppy. So let's take this to the air. It's time to land. So what was the runway? Runway is there. So if we can just level off with it. There we go. Runway looks to be... It's, what runway? It says it there actually. 22. Right. 22. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Orbx. Looks like Orbx threw up. First stage of flaps. Clearing the memory. Right. Here we go. We're coming in. Let's get the final going. Here we go. Alright, let's do our turn to final. Final approach. Here we go. 22. Whoa. Careful. Alright, another stage of flaps, I think. Shouldn't do that on the turn, but okay. Alright, here we go. We're coming in, boys. Nice 500 feet. Quite a nice approach, this. Trim that for landing. Is that trimming or what? Here we go. Okay. Says I'm too low, but I don't think so. So yeah, looking on an approach, it does look quite nice, you know. Looks very nice on an approach. They've done it. He's done a really nice job. Go give him some support. Go give him some love. Give him some coins so we can do another one. Got the rocks there, which look very FSXy. Right, here we go. Nice little Ric Flair moment. And land it. Another happy landing. Right, so that's that. Get off the runway because I can see a plane coming in. Look at that. He's going around, I reckon. It's him again. It's him again. He's like, am I ever going to get to land this plane or what? Right, mate, I'm off the runway. You can land your plane. He's gone around now, I know. Airporto San Sebastian. Hey, San Sebastian. The Winter Soldier here. I do like the birds in the sky. That's a nice touch. I do like the birds. And there's plenty of nice vehicles here. The plane looks a bit weird. The colours, but whatever. Let's have a look here. I wonder if he's modelled the inside of the building. Should we go have a look? Let's go see if he's modelled the inside. Let's see here. We'll get out the plane. Don't want to crash the plane. Let's just kill the engine. Right, that'll do. Right, here we go. Let's go have a look inside. Let's go through them doors. Let's see if he's modelled inside as well. I mean, you know, the current trend is that people do start modelling inside the buildings. So, hang on. Oh, hello. What we got here? Hey, look at this little room here. Basic corridor system, isn't it? Look at that. Got a little corridor here. Oh, hang on. What's this? Oh, what's this inside? Oh, it's not. It's that. Okay. So, I mean, it's not really modelled inside, but yeah, it's so we're inside the building now, and yeah, it's not been modelled inside, but it does look great outside. Oh, hello. Here we go. Look at this. There's a girl. Is it his girlfriend? Here we go. She's got no face. She's faceless. Or is it the other side? Why would you put a faceless woman in your scenery? That's a bit weird. Oh, she's gone. She's vanished. Oh, there she is. Right, has she got a face? Nope, she ain't got. Well, why? Hang on, let's see. Are you meant to see her through the building or something? Well, no, you can't because it's completely shielded. Man, that's weird. That's like a little fun little developer thing, isn't it? So there's no none of these have got things inside, have they? Yeah. Baggage. Should we rob a car? Get inside a car. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for a car. Oh, nice one. That red one looks nice. Look at that. Cadillac. Oh, yes. Now we're talking. Ooh, oh, it's not a Cadillac. Looks like one, though. Right, what else we got? Buildings. Red car again. Repeated cars. Looks very nice. It's got a nice view as well, you know. Very nice. Fire station. It's got its own fire station. He's even put that in. Oh gosh, we're a bit low. Anybody got any food cooking, guys? Oh, look, there's a door here. Look at that. Where does that lead? I mean, to be honest, this is pretty rendered quite nice. Look at the texturing in this building here. This is actually quite a nice building. This like Minecraft within P3D. Oh, look at that door. That door looks sweet and nobody will ever see it. Oh, plane taking off. Let's go see if we can catch it. Do a spot of plane watching as well. See the little grass on the, look at this, little runway grass here. Look at this, eh? Stop and pick the flowers. There's them dots again above the trees. Is he circling to take off? What's he doing? What's going on? So like the boats. The boats are nice. Is that a car? Boat? What's he doing? Dude's got his own agenda here. He's smuggling dope. He's a drug runner. That's what he is. Look at him. Where's he going? Oh, he's just on a mish. Right. Well, I know he's going to turn around. He's going to take off, I think. Well, there we go. That's that. Did that dude ever land? I don't see him in the skies anywhere. He's probably stolen the aircraft. He's gone for a joyride. Because he hasn't landed. He's not in the airport anywhere. That's not him either, because it wasn't that type of plane, was it? The wings were over the fuselage, so he's just buggered off to another airport. Well, anyway, there you go. That's that. We'll watch him take off, and then that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel. You get all P3D, FSX. I'm doing some more FSX flight as some Microsoft flight as well. There he goes. Boom. See you later, boy. Doing some Microsoft flight, some Microsoft Flight Simulator X, some P3D, and soon Microsoft Flight Simulator. And don't forget, every Friday, the news show, the News Dispatcher show for Microsoft Flight Simulator, getting the latest updates. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye.